Chandigarh to Philippines, from corporate world to the world of law and justice. His journey has so many lessons which truly resonate. Welcome everyone to another episode of Stories That Resonate. Today, I'm really excited and inquisitive to ask a lot of questions with our guest. Hi sir, how are you?
Very, very good.
Pleasure meeting you, sir, and pleasure is all ours.
Like,
We would be going towards your professional journey and we'll be knowing about that as well, but we would love to know what was his childhood like and what all notorious, was he notorious first of all? So we would love to know that.
I was born in Chandigarh, raised for the early parts, yeah, and then being the terrible child that I was sent to a boarding house early.
We would get to the definition of the terrible child, but
Yeah, so you think of something which a child should not be doing, I would do that. So when I was very young, I was scolded my parents would scold me a lot, saying ke bijli ke socket mein don't try to touch anything. So I realized something interesting must be there. So once I was unattended, मैंने कैंची अंदर घुसा दी थी. So things like that. Then I once went to complain to the governor about my mother beating me. She had scolded me. Governor को शिकायत लाके आऊंगा. So I've done things like that. So they decided that when I grew a little older and I was a little before preteens, I was sent to a boarding, and then for most of my remaining education was through hostels. And I think my sense only started coming in probably during my end of teens. So that's the whole childhood in brief was a child who was better sent to a boarding house, and that's how I was raised.
Chandigarh factor also included in it?
I think so. I think so. So my sister has a different view. So usually, when the child gets spoiled, people blame the others. So my mother tried to shield me sometimes, saying, the classmates ne bigade hai. Punjabi is all right?
Oh, yes.
So my sister would say, नहीं इसको बच्चों ने नहीं बिगाड़ा, जो बच्चे बिगड़ते हैं इसके कारण बिगड़ते हैं. So I don't know that was it my intrinsic शरारती nature that spoiled Chandigarh, or did Chandigarh spoil me?
But we are basically still guessing, still figuring it out. Perfect. And how were you like a student? I get a clear idea though, but still I'll ask this question.
So relax. So I was a typical backbencher for most of my life, except for one odd year. So when I was initially sent to Dikshai, that 1 year there was no distraction. I was still making friends, and you're in the middle of nature, so there was nothing to do. So I had nothing else to do but to study. So that 1 year was an outlier where I topped. I was an academic award winner of the school that time, and I did a lot of good work in sports, etc. But barring that 1 year, which I think was nature ke andar rehne ka fayda, I have been a backbencher, a classic backbencher. I would be known for everything that kids should not be known for. कि जिस चीज़ें तोड़ती है करती हैं वो करती हैं.
Right. But we know, and at an average, we see that all the backbenchers become future leaders. So that can be a definition or a norm. I don't know. But then with you is this case. So what was that moment when you realized that leadership quality is there, and was the sports or the notorious things changing you a little bit eventually, or back of the mind you said कि अब बहुत होगी शैतानी, अब I'll focus on my career and all, because you've achieved so many things, and we'll be getting on that. But
that's very interesting. Never thought, but so there was no defining moment of leadership, to be fair. So when we were growing older, there were two parts to my life, right? When I was pre-boarding, or like pre-moving out of Chandigarh,
right.
My mother would take me very often to a thing called Dera Byas. There's a cult kind of a thing that they follow, they teach how to pray and all. Wahan pe there is a model called Seva. So my mother would basically, so Seva ranges from plastic ke packet band karne hai, to jhadu lagana hai, to toilet scrub karne hai, to bed ठीक करके आने, everything was Seva. So the training started very early on कि भाई जो भी कर रहे हो सेवा कर रहे हो. So that was part one. Now in the process of that, so let's say I was given a job के पैकेट सिलने हैं, right? And if I was given कि वो लाइन बैठती है लोगों की, तो आदत सी पड़ गई, तू ठीक नहीं कर रहा है, तू ठीक नहीं कर रहा, ठीक कर. It was the idea was कि you have to get, our range has to be perfect. Then on the father side, he would take us to temples very often and say कि भाई वहाँ पे सेवा करो, कंपटीशन होता ना मेरा बीवी का. तो वहाँ पे भी हम दोस्त आते थे, तो वो भी छोटी छोटी चीजें करते थे. तो every job assigned to us, the whole idea was कि अच्छी करनी है, जो भी गलत करता था हम कहते थे ठीक कर लो. So when I transition, when I उसके बाद I think 12वीं 10वीं के बाद पहले मेरे को घर से निकाल दिया था. जब
We would love to know about that story as well.
yeah, so I came back from the hostel and pre board चल रहे थे.
Okay.
And so hostel में pre boards के टाइम छुट्टी देते हैं. 10वीं में पहले दिया करते थे. हमारे उसमें तो 10th में होते थे SC का.
Nice.
And so I came back and I was used to the hostel's way of life now already. So something my dad said, I misbehaved. He said, okay, gentlemen, not on my dime and not when I'm paying for you. So please, there's the gate. And जिन्नी का कल मैनू सी मैं क्या कोई गल नहीं आप किताब चक्की आप तुर पे. So आप तुरता पे, but you know, after a while you start realizing it's serious. You have pre-board. So I had to reach out to friends. And some friends said, Achha, so I used to do a good job with Julius Caesar. I could teach that well. And there's a friend who could teach me math. So, you know, he said, tu mere naal aaja. You know, friends are good that way. उस टाइम तो होंदे से कहंदे तू मेरे घरे आ जा. घरे जाके तो चित्र ही पहने थे. पेपर सड्डे अगले हफ्ते हैं. So we started. उसके बाद I started to kind of start working also. So immediately after my board को जब आया था कि अपनी हम तो मुझसे आ गई आप थोड़ा वापस जाना है. मुझ पर मैं छोटी चीज़ थी उस टाइम. Then there was another friend of mine who was also kicked out.
Okay.
So we both said कि यार para let's start working. So we started doing direct sales jobs.
Oh.
So the direct sales is, so basically you go door to door and you sell whatever products, right? So these products, there was a company that time which was sector 9 में हुआ करती थी. So a lot of recruits like us would go and do door to door, and then door to door kind of started telling us a lot about people and how people respond and how you kind of deal with rejection. How do you, because and you were paid by incentive.
And what was the age sir, when you started working?
10वीं यार 10वीं
Okay.
10वीं मतलब पेपर रिजल्ट नहीं आए सी.
Okay.
प्री बोर्ड्स ਕੱਢਤਾ.
Right.
प्री बोर्ड ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਬੋਰਡ में ਦੋਸਤੇ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ. ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ ਮੂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਿਆ. ਅਬੇ ਕਿਆ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਸੀਗਾ. ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ we'll go and do some, we'll start working. So this guy told me that, you know, we'll have to survive somehow. See, that time, you know, when you're a teenager, your brain is semi-developed, for a lack of better word. So you're basically, human brains develop only around 20s. And people like me, maybe later. So in my limited brain, I thought, this is life now, right? So I'll have to start working. And this other friend also was equally stupid as I was. So we said, now we're never going to go back. And now that we're never going to go back because they have thrown us out. And we in our world thought we were entities and we were idiots. So we said, whatever we get, we'll do. So we're doing friends, you know, all idiots of the same age. So the other friend said, yaar, tusi dome dekho, paper ta sika dale, but we'll have to find a place. So we said, yeah, we'll have to find a place. And we'll have to also get, you know, so we start, at that age, people don't mind, friends don't mind ke night over here, one night over there. So we both started doing that for a bit, and then they said, this can't go on, we'll have to take a room on rent. So we had some elder friends in Sector 11.
Okay.
So we said, कमरा कितने का किराया आंदा है? तो they said कि थोड़े हिर से, I think, थोनो 200 रुपया, 100 रुपया, something of that tune. You'll have to arrange. So and the dhaba was right across that house. So they said, we roti pa utte kha lene, and we had a khata there. So roti started, and we
can't relate sector 9 or dhaba in sector 9.
Sector 11.
11. Okay.
So 11 दी जेडी तुसी जगह से roundabout है ना, वो पुराना होंदा सी.
Right.
So we would eat there, and we would do the whole day. So the only problem was this whole day job, we were only paid if we sold. So if you didn't get your daily incentive, you didn't have any
place to
revenue.
Yeah.
So and we would come and stay with bash with these guys. But we had to. So that was the first real rubber meet the road, getting a seat on the big boy table kind of moment, right? Because coming from a very cushioned, cocoon, disciplined, protected hostel and family, you're suddenly out there and saying, okay, now here you are, deal with it. So that scrub started showing the reality.
Then didn't you feel that usually people think like everybody thinks in a childhood ki yaar main ghar chhad ke chal jana, but then the second you want all the comforts also. So but didn't you feel in a day or two that yaar aankh mein baat dikha langa, I'll enjoy for now?
6 months. 6 months. So I think 6 months is when I continued this drama with myself. But जो result आ गए, the result the admission दी जब बारी आई, वो admission time period होता ना, so immediately after exams, I think between that time and the result period initially, now school fees देनी सी, वो तो उन्नी तो सी नहीं. Here we were dealing with day-to-day bread. So then the luck took the backseat.
And that is why I don't.
This period was the time when the exposure happens. Then my father, then I went back. I said, "Ji," and even then I said, "Ji, bas fees de do, baki main khud dekh lunga." सो ऐसे चल ठीक है, मैं तेरे को फीस, किताबें, वर्दी और ट्रांसपोर्ट चारों दे देता हूँ, उसके ऊपर मत मांगियो, उससे ऊपर मेरी शक्ल मत दिखाइयो. So that is how, but those were the moments, I think, when the fundamental of finding solutions and, you know, dealing with whatever comes your way and understanding of what the world operates like. How do you deal with recurring rejection day on day basis, and how do you deal with the challenge? Those principles got fermented there. So early childhood, the idea of service got very deeply ingrained. कि ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਇਵੇਂ ਕਰੋ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰੋ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਦਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰਾਓ. That was one very important fundamental which hasn't gone till date somehow. Second point came that whatever cards you've been dealt with, doesn't matter good or bad, doesn't matter you're hungry or you're stuffed fully or हैगा नहीं है, deliver करना है तो करना है, you know, you'll have to move forward.
Right.
And these two fundamental pillars then came in very handy when I started moving into the corporate domain, because by that time, because most of my peer group came from a reasonably privileged setup. And here I came that, you know, on the facade of it, there was a lot of privilege, but in the fundamental roots, we didn't mind scrubbing floors.
Right.
So that gave me the edge on leadership over the years as I moved forward.
And so, talking about your professional journey, we would love to have a gist about your journey. Like you shared how it started, but then where did you work and what was the experiences and challenges, if in a gist, if you could share. I know it's not it's a big journey, but then I would love.
So in a very quick way, I transitioned. So when liberalization happened, so this period I'm talking about, the direct sales, etc., was pretty that area around the time that was happening. Post that, the corporates came in India, and, you know, you had multiple levels of corporates. Then you had different verticals opening. IHM was prospering, ITES was prospering, multiple lines were coming in. So I pitched into a company called General Electric that time, GE. They had a JECIS center that time they used to have. It was ITES and enabled setup. And Auto Financial Services was the program I was assigned at that point of time.
Okay.
And then I grew in from there within the organization. So I didn't go at a top tier. I grew my rank to the C office.
Right.
And in the period I worked in India for a bit. Then I worked in India. I worked in Delhi, Gurgaon actually, and then Bangalore. Came back to Chandigarh. Then I left India, and then I was managing multiple geographies ever since. So I was managing North America, part of North America, Australia, and Philippines.
Right.
And that was my area. Then I transitioned to core Philippines,
Okay.
where we had product lines ranging from, except for Africa, everywhere in the world. And we had about 100 malls, and we had separate setups on tech and things like that. And then I managed that for a while. Then I transitioned to consulting. In that consulting, I managed the whole bandwidth of operations. So from IT setups to education to healthcare, you name a vertical, and I worked and managed or assisted or enabled or transformed those verticals or made them profitable, so to say. And then from there, I transitioned into law.
And so did the notorious kid realize that Mr. Sharma will do these many things?
As a child, you know, and honestly, there's a part of me which doesn't feel I've changed. I mean, very silly, I know, but there is one part of me which suddenly, whenever I was talking to you when you said it, that thread, the environment has changed, countries might have changed, roles might have changed, titles might have changed, what I eat might have changed, you know, but a part of me is still the same. It's just the same, except there was a time I was very restless and angry. Now that restless and the corporate and then also law and travel, etc., they allow you to give a channel to the restlessness and anger.
Right.
I think that is what worked for me. I was very fortunate to have been given the opportunity, or I would say the environment, that I was able to really go about utilizing the energy in something more productive. And that helped in the corporate majorly.
Lovely, sir. And I believe and I wish that this kid always stays alive in you. But I would also love to know, when did this work and this job, turned out to be, passion for you?
In my memory, I can't think of a time ever since. That's why I said the first fundamental of Seva, that whatever you do it well, give it your entire being to that thing.
Shiddat.
Shiddat is a very good word. That hasn't changed. So whatever I have done, it doesn't matter what level I was at. I educated myself after, because I was the only non-Ivy League guy in the executive roles in one of my companies that then. So I said, "Nahi, mere ko I need to start educating myself. So I had to get Ivy League stamps. So even then, even on those roles, even the smallest projects, I've always been the same. पढ़ाई करी उसके बाद मतलब पढ़ाई के टाइम पे मुझे ये था कि जितना निकल गया उसके बाद जो भी करा फिर वो ऐसे ही किया कि पूरे का पूरा कर लो जितनी ताकत है लगा दो.
And sir, out of all the roles you've taken, which one has changed you the most?
Surprisingly, I think my change happened, what altered the way I look at the world, the worldview. You know, when I was younger, when I transitioned to the corporate, you start taking things for granted. You're very young, you get money, you get power, and when you get power, you start thinking this is the way of life. You have authority, you have resources, you have access, you have a fancy building. So you think, yeah, this is normal, right? Everything is fine. And then as you grow, it only keeps increasing. So it becomes like second nature. When I shifted to law and I started doing this work for the pro bono work I do, one of the most important one was the Daddu Majra. That is when I feel that is what altered me as a person. And let me explain how.
Yes, sir, I would love to know that.
So here you are trying to help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. The authority responsible for helping them is not wanting to help. So the victim doesn't want to change anything. The aggressor doesn't want to change anything. I would say aggressor. But I would say the person responsible for not letting harm happen. And you are a third party. And you see this is wrong. And you want to change it. Now you go to a third institution called the judiciary, saying, listen, here are these people who are suffering. But then the judiciary, so to go to the judiciary, you have to give data. Right? So there are 50,000 people who are living very, very horrible, in a very, very horrible condition. And you go to the administration and say, yeah, guys, this is a very easy fix. Can you fix it? And they look at you and they say, who the hell are you? They don't have a problem. We don't have a problem. आप कौन काम का? So you go to judiciary से अच्छा data ला. और data नहीं उनके पास जाओ वो कहते हैं हमें देना नहीं. शुरू में कुछ होता तो है नहीं. हमने बहुत बार कोशिश करी है हम कर चुके हैं. So I realized that moment of helplessness and the sheer, so you seeing something wrong is happening, you're wanting to change it. When I started this process, it took me 4 years eventually to change it.
Okay.
But the initial part, the initial first 6 to 9 months of my journey between filing RTIs, going to offices, there was an officer who who called me 13 times. And he would wait and then send me back. You know, so कि garbage dump का केस है. You know, मैं golf खेल रहा था. मेरा plan ये था कि I'll do full time golf. But ये बीच में काम आ गया, मुझे लगा ये ठीक कर देंगे. तो मैं अपने golf के कपड़ों में मार चला जाता था. So यहाँ पे बाबूजी बैठे हुए निक्कर टी-शर्ट में, आधी पसीने भरे हुए, अपनी टोपी सी लेके, and they would not meet. So एक बार, दो बार, 13 बार was, I think after that was a breaking point. Then I said कि यार अब ये करे या ना करे, ये चाहे या ना चाहे, ये लड़ाई तो होएगी. That's when I started the quote entire battle on this dump. So, but that was one piece that changed me thinking that we come from, most of us, you, me, people here, people who are watching it, or who can understand me, we come from a privilege we cannot even begin to understand.
Right.
What about majority of the people living in just about a 5-kilometer range from our houses is going through. Forget experiencing it.
Yeah.
I'm saying we cannot even begin to understand the grief.
Right.
I have gone to that place. Every single time I have gone to that place, it has taken me a day to recover. Just by the virtue of me going to that place and coming back. And imagine in that place, those guys were determined to tell me that nothing can change. So initially they refused to give me the medical papers also. So I surveyed 237 houses there. Every house has had a death because of the issues created by the dump. But they still said, sir, हम पेपर दे देंगे पर अब करोगे क्या? आपसे कुछ होगा नहीं. उनका विश्वास कि कुछ नहीं हो सकता. You know, it made me, yes.
It is.
And I think that was one of those moments where I decided कि नहीं, we as a country owe it to us, we as people owe it to us, that in our watch, we can't have that happen to people living just 10 minutes. 10 minutes दूर है मेरे घर से.
Right.
Chandigarh everywhere is 10 by 10, right? In 10 minutes you can go anywhere. So that was a moment which sort of altered my worldview of how I thought we are. Because when we talk, you know, how do we talk?
Yes.
We're talking of GDP, we're talking of percentage, we're talking of incubators, investment, we're spending 3% of education, we're spending so much on that, our STEM is this. But boss, They can't breathe
Yeah.
and they don't want to fight.
Hmm.
And here is a system.
Hmm.
You're spending 1100 crores on a department who's sitting there spending that money and they don't care. And this is happening in 2025 in Chandigarh. I mean, Chandigarh, I've traveled the world.
Yeah.
Chandigarh as a city is as good as it can be anywhere in the world. This place is beautiful,
Yes.
educated, good kind of people, decent infrastructure. You got, you name it, you have it.
Right.
The great golf course, Sukna Lake,
Hmm.
the beautiful high court, everything is great.
Hmm.
वहां पे ये हो रहा है. I shudder to think in some of the states which are backward,
Right.
वहां पे क्या हो रहा होगा. So that moment was sort of a rude awakening, saying नहीं यार कुछ तो करना है मरने से पहले. You know, we'll have to at least fix
Yeah.
this part right.
Right.
कि यार उसमें और मेरे में बस ये फर्क है कि मेरे टाइम पे नौकरी मिल गई थी, उसको शायद नहीं मिली. So that realization dawned कि boss, come back to earth. The flight we've been flying all these years was a lucky flight.
Right.
But there's a significant chunk we have to change. And that was a moment, if I were to say, which kind of jolted me a little bit.
Shock you. Right, right. But your journey from, golf course to the courtrooms is inspiring. It's indeed inspiring. But I would also love to know, because with this, when did you start practicing law?
I came to India, I enrolled, I gave my AIBE in 2022.
2022.
Yes. So I enrolled in 2022.
Okay.
And उससे पहले I had never thought.
Yeah.
So, but my garbage dump PIL started in 2021.
Okay.
So I started as a personal litigation. I spoke to a couple of friends of mine who were lawyers.
Right.
They said, "This की करना है." And this dump was there for 20 years. So they said, "इसे कुछ नहीं होना."
Hmm.
तो अपना भी time खराब करेंगे, साडा भी खराब करेंगे ना, मतलब you'll waste your time and ours. Why would we? So then I said, "Yeah, okay, then I'm educated enough. I'll go and see it myself." This was during the COVID period. There was a fire for 7 days. And I think the several lakh liters of water we used to douse it. And people, so for some of the people, somebody from there called me and said, "Ki sir, aap baaki sab kuch karta hai." So I do these small charity gigs I keep doing here and there, very quiet things. So this one person happened to meet me in some event, and that person said, "Aapko wahan ka nahi malum hai." Then he called me and said, "Ye 7 din se ye haal hai. Hum to yahan pe, we are as good as dead." So then we pulled out data, because thanks to the corporate brain. So we sought data. We realized that the number of people who had pneumonia there was significantly higher than all the other colonies put together. That is how this journey started. But
And what are you thinking with this initiatives and people also reaching out to you? Are you planning for politics also?
no, so in my case, my language, my body language, I can't. So if I don't like something, even if I don't want to say it, my face says it. So I don't think I'll be a good politician.
But then, don't you think that is what leaders should be like?
I've studied Indian political system for a while, as I did for the other. Because any country we go into, the first thing we do is study the political climate, the social climate, the kind of markets. So it's a habit. So it's not that I do it out of effort.
Right.
We were trained to do that. So when I relocated to India, it was a family situation that got me here initially, but as a habit, I was still doing it. So in Bihar, there was a case that there was a person who there was a lady, I think, who came from Stanford, and she launched a party, and I think they had all candidates, जितने भी उन्होंने खड़े किए थे, वो सारे दी जमानता जब्त हुई ऐसी हैं. So that is not the only one example. So I studied several. So then I tried to study so there's a Stanford में ही एक behavioral lab है. BJ Fogg is a guy who runs it, Dr. BJ Fogg.
Okay.
He runs that lab, and I also have tried to, kind of write to his team and get some detail on his research and all. So behavioral change, they say that it will never happen by an outside entity. And somehow in our demographic and the way we've been conditioned to think, we are so, we vote for a particular kind of a figure. That figure is not me. My research says that my job, I can never come to a stage where I can, like, I have friends who are politicians, like I've learned a lot from some of our politicians, serving member of parliaments included, a couple of them actually. They are different people with me, and they're different with people. The moment they step out of the gate in a public face, they have a different public face. Me, you'll see me like this here. You'll see me like this on camera. You'll see me like this at home. You'll see me exactly the same in the boardroom and in the courtroom. There is no other face I know.
Right.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take a beating. I'll say I'm sorry, and I'll try to change that part of the behavior. Like I remember in one of the arguments I had happened to say in my first initial debates, also not debates, my arguments in the court, I used the word angle. So the honorable bench said, counsel, there is no word called angle in the law. You'll have to use the word illegality. So I apologized. I said, I'm sorry, my lords. I'll now move to illegality. So, I don't even have a different language.
Right.
I just have one entity. So
Right.
politics के लिए आपको 3 entities चाहिए.
Hmm.
एक है जो आप हो, एक जो लोग देख रहे हैं आप हो, और तीसरी एंटिटी वो है जो आपकी पार्टी देख रही है आप हो. मेरे केस में मेरे जितने भी पॉलिटिकल दोस्त हैं वो कहते हैं अगर तू इलेक्शन में आया तो तेरे को 2 वोट भी नहीं पड़ेंगे. So there is no chance of that happening.
Right. So you were talking about the broken systems and how you are challenging when it comes to law, but what was the same? If we talk about the same situation in the corporate, how do you used to tackle those situations, and what were the solutions like? Because when it comes to corporate, we see, notations like corporate toxicity or corporate culture, this and that. So that norm is also there. And to be true, some percentage is true as well. So would love to know your perspective on it.
Sure. So first part. So if you're a leader, there'll be people, processes, and technology. These are 3 variables that as a leader you would look at and say, यार बंदों का क्या सिस्टम है, बंदों के अंदर आपका कल्चर, टॉक्सिसिटी, परफॉर्मेंस रिव्यू से लेकर पॉलिटिक्स सब कुछ इंक्लूड हो जाता है. प्रोसेसेस, हाउ इज द सिस्टम वर्किंग, हाउ इज द मशीनरी वर्किंग. सो you basically from how do you hire, where do you source, how do you hire, how do you train, how do you transition, when they're transitioning, how do you make every minute worthwhile and profitable, and then how do you, this is the employee life cycle, then products life cycle. You make process for everything. So whatever you do, कि market में कैसे जाना है, market से improve, how do you compete, सबके हर चीज का process होना जरूरी है. Technology, it enables everything else. Especially today's time and age, technology can really help you cut your manpower. It can help you improvise your manpower, monitor your manpower.
Yes.
Now I have friends in HR who are even screening their CVs using AI, right? So that's the long and short of the answer in terms of one box. Now coming to people who are starting, probably my audience here, your audience here. When you get into a system, you would have, and this will be politically incorrect. And like I said, I have only one face, so I'll give you the answer. So people will tell you that there is a thing called work-life balance है. अगर नहीं है तो कंपनी में मत जाओ. People might tell you ये जगह बहुत टॉक्सिक है. People might tell you यहाँ काम बहुत करवाते हैं. People might tell you मेरी अपनी जिंदगी है. People might tell you I'm not related to the company. You'll have many versions of the new Z generation or whatever they're calling it. Gen Z, right? That this is there. I can tell you one thing, and I can say it irrespective of the controversy this creates. Your job, if money is important to you, if you come to a place where you don't need the money, then whatever works for you works for you. But if you need the money, and if you aspire to grow in your career, all of what you're hearing is crap. There's only one thing that will help you grow in your career, that is results. And for those results, you'll have to train hard, you'll have to work hard, you'll have to deliver. Now, yes, there will be politics. Yes, there will be toxic environment. Yes, there will be good bosses and bad bosses. Yes, there will be terrible credit stealing, blood sucking, completely horrible human beings who will take every part of your credit of the work you do. All of that will happen. But that's why you got into the corporate. It's a battle.
Right.
There's a reason they call it, there's a reason you get paid so well. There's a reason you live like a little badshah in an ecosystem which is completely unconnected to the rest of the world. And that the price is hard work. Now, if you expect that you have a fancy degree from any institute, don't care where, I've hired from Ivies and I've hired from baselines, and I can tell you one thing for a fact. Your degrees only matter to get you inside the gate for the interview. उसके बाद से आपका जब करियर ग्रो करता है, it's your work that will speak.
Yes.
Now, that work, part of that work, the mistake people make is they assume कि मेरे को 9 से 5 की नौकरी मिली, मैं 9 से 5 की नौकरी अच्छी करी तो मैं अच्छा काम कर रहा हूँ. नहीं. For a fully developed person or an employee, managing the politics is a part of your job. What is politics? Politics is कि एक बंदे के पास resources हैं, 4 लोग वो resources चाहते हैं. आपको इतना स्मार्ट बनना पड़ेगा कि आप वो सेंटर समझें कि पावर सेंटर कहाँ पर है, रिसोर्स कहाँ से आता है और मुझे उस पावर सेंटर में जाने के लिए क्या डिलीवरी देनी पड़ेगी. आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. You are my boss. We are 5 people here. You have $100 to give. I want to launch a project which will take $60 and all of them want a project which is $60. नहीं possible. $300 चाहिए. $100 है. अब $60 who will you give it to? You will give it to somebody who will make you look good. End of the day, हम सारे we are working for you.
Exactly.
Now, if you have to give 60, you will give it on 2 variables. One, मैं अच्छा कहाँ लगूंगा? To your boss. Second, इन सब में से कौन सा ढक्कन है जो सबसे अच्छा डिलीवर करेगा. राइट नाउ वो डिलीवरी के लिए हो सकता है आई एम एबल टू विन योर ट्रस्ट. दैट इज पार्ट वन ऑफ द गेम. बट आई माइट विन योर ट्रस्ट, बट इफ आई कैन नॉट डिलीवर रिजल्ट्स, यू विल नॉट गिव इट टू मी बिकॉज यू विल हैव टू लुक बैक टू समबडी एल्स.
Exactly.
सो यू विल से यार अमित ये पकड़ $3 तेरे विश्वास के, पर बाकी मैं तेरे को नहीं दे सकता क्योंकि तू काबिल नहीं है यार.
Right.
So as young workforce, you'll have to understand. Please shake off that whole idea कि मुझे तो मेरे को स्ट्रेस हो गया तो मैं बहुत ज्यादा ट्रबल में हूँ. अगर करियर चाहिए तो see, if you're having a good life, by all means, please continue living with a golden spoon in your chai, coffee, everything, and enjoy your life. But if you're serious about a career, then please don't listen to these memes and reels and all the fancy gyanis who are sitting there and telling you, oh no, because the company doesn't care for you, don't care for the company. What nonsense. The company, and there's another argument I've been hearing lately, there is this much gap between the salary of a owner or the CEO and the workforce employee. Why is it there? Because that guy took the risk.
Exactly.
He spent the money. He spent his life. He put his stake on it. And he's the guy who's ensuring everything else is working. So he'll get paid more. Live with it. Deal with it. Get on with it. Why don't you try getting to that level yourself? See, I have driven the road from entry to the top. When I started, when you start, you think, यार मेरा बॉस करता है क्या? सुबह आके बोलता था ये कर देना. ठीक है, हो सकता है कहीं ऐसे हो, बट मेजॉरिटी बॉस वहां बैठा हुआ है अगर, तो तुम उसको ओवरटेक भी कर सकते हो.
Right.
अगर अच्छा नहीं है तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा है ना. सो ये चीज समझनी जरूरी है वर्कफोर्स के लिए. पहली चीज, मतलब जो मेरा फिक्सिंग सिस्टम्स की बात मैं कर रहा हूँ कि आप जब कहीं जाते हैं तो सबसे पहला काम ये समझो कि मेरे गोल्स क्या है, कि मेरे को टारगेट क्या दिए गए. दूसरी बात ये समझो मेरे बॉस के गोल्स क्या है, उसके टारगेट क्या है. तुम्हारा काम जब तक तुम उसकी जगह पे नहीं आते हो सिर्फ एक है कि वो आगे चले. अगर तुम ये माइंडसेट बना लोगे और अगर तुम ये बात समझ गए, इट डजंट मैटर हाउ हॉरेबल योर बॉस इज, यू विल नेविगेट. आई हैव हैड, I mean, I've written on this also, the good and bad bosses in my write-ups, but my single-minded theory is this. Don't look at anything else. Just look at your goals, his goals, and make him look good. And ensure कि जो तेरे गोल है भाई उसको मीट कर. अगर आपको बोला 10 रुपए बना के रहने हैं, सपोज आप सेल्स में आपको बोला 10 रुपए लाने हैं, 11 रुपए लेकर आ, ताकि बॉस को ये कभी ना हो कि यार इफ यू सेड 10, डिलीवर 11. सेकंड, बॉस का गोल क्या है? 22. तो क्या मैं 11 के ऊपर कुछ कर सकता हूँ which will make him look good? And then don't beat your chest. Be clever about it. Let your boss make you look good. If your boss is not making you look good, then let your work speak and let your boss's boss gently know that मैं कर रहा हूँ and my boss is still good. This, if you do just this much, chances are very high that you will do well in your career. But if you try to take that road, कि कंपनी में खाना खराब है, कॉफी खराब है, टेबल नहीं अच्छा, कुर्सी नहीं अच्छी, बॉस ऐसा है, कहीं नहीं जाओगे यार. Please change that narrative as a workforce if you want to get into the workforce and succeed.
Fact, sir, and very rightfully said. But I would also, why I asked you when you started law was because in initial years we think that अगर मैंने ये degree कर ली, if I've done this, for the rest of my life I'll be doing the same course of thing. And you are an example. You've shifted your industries as well, and then you've started law very recently. So what would you share on this, sir?
So degree wise, I went to multiple institutes. As an executive, like I was telling you, I was hiring fancy degree guy, so I thought मुझे भी करनी चाहिए.
Okay.
So I didn't go through the entrance test model in the MIT or Columbia Business or University of Wales or IIM, but I did courses from all. And these were not 1 month courses; they were 9-month courses,
Oh.
6-month courses. These were serious courses. My PGC I did from Wales. That was again a complete degree kind of a model. So degrees will only give you the fundamental basic. इसको इसके लेके चलो आप. कोई कॉन्सर्ट हुई, कॉन्सर्ट की एंट्री टिकट है. एंट्री टिकट आपको मिल जाती है डिग्री से. लेकिन उस कॉन्सर्ट में जाने के बाद आपकी प्लेसमेंट कहाँ पर हो रही है, आप स्टेज से कितनी दूर हो, आपको वहाँ के क्या सर्विस मिल रही है, आप इनक्लोजर में आपको कोल्ड ड्रिंक मिल रहा है, वो आपका काम डिफाइन करेगा. थ्योरी और प्रैक्टिकल में बहुत अंतर होगा. क्योंकि जब मैं आपको बोलूँ, आप सपोज करो कि आप मेरे को बोलो यार इसमें करना क्या है, लॉ में करना क्या होता है, एक केस में क्या करना होता है, आपने फैक्ट्स लेने हैं, लॉ को समझना है, प्रेसिडेंट समझना है, इकट्ठे करने हैं और प्रेजेंट कर देना है. करना तो यही है ना, थ्योरी तो यही कहती है. पर वो करने का प्रोसेस जो है, उसमें अगर आपने जान नहीं डाली तो जब आप बेंच के सामने खड़े होगे तो बेंच यही कहेगा कि बॉस तू कुछ करके नहीं आया. वो दिखता है. If you are shallow and if you're only academic in terms of giving delivery on a sale call and you're telling the person कि मेरे को पता है कि मेरा sale model क्या है, it won't give you enough results.
So, thank you very much, sir, for the answer. And also, because you were talking about the corporate culture and how you can be a successful, and that is the mantra actually everybody needs, because there's no other option than hard work, right? Smart work also requires hard work, yeah. So, what would what are your thoughts on lagas or people who don't want to change? What are your thoughts and how can you give an option that they can at least try?
So I'll give you a quick story. This is so I usually am not politically aligned, but there's a friend of mine who's a member of parliament, and उसको एक जगह टिकट दी गई एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी की. उस कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी के लोग, they all, the core body of the team,
Right.
the people who got the votes for them, they were not in favor of the person. There's a term called helicopter candidate.
Okay.
उसको बाहर से लाके रखा गया था. So I was generally talking to the person and said कि यार this seems to be a very terrible thing, because I was helping him strategize his campaign and whatever. So he said कि तो corporate से आया है, तेरे marketing तेरी थोड़ी अकलतरी है तो थोड़ा लगा के मदद कर दे. तो मैंने कहा पर तेरे को तो लोग ही पसंद नहीं करते तो कैसे करेगा. कहता मेरी पार्टी ने मेरे को ये बोला है कि लोग जैसे हैं वैसे हैं, उनको बदलने की कोशिश मत कर, वो जहां पर खड़े हैं उनको खड़ने दे, तू अपनी लाइन इतना काम कर जाके ग्रास रूट पे कि उनके लोग फोर्स हो जाएं to take a decision in your favor. The reason I give you this example is because ये language हिसाब से उसने मुझे समझाई थी और जो situation थी, this is the wildest that is possible. If you understand this principle in essence, you will never be able to change a person. So what do? You create a team out of those people who, so out of 10 people ना 2 होंगे जो change के possible नहीं है, समझेंगे नहीं, होंगे भी नहीं, और वो बाकी 8 को भी खराब करते रहेंगे because they will hold the most influence. Your job should be to identify the 8 who are salvageable, give them the opportunity and take a difficult decision on the 2. And for those 2 of you listening to me, if you're the guys who don't want to change, like to change, I'm telling you how a leader thinks. We do observe, we do understand, and when the moment is right, we are very quick on the Excel sheet to say, let go. We'll give you the severance and we'll say, thank you, it was great working with you. As harsh as it is, if this gives you pain, forgive me, but you need it. If you don't change, you'll be let go. Because the industries are changing, the environment is changing. The jobs that did not exist in 2006 today are mainstream jobs. You didn't have Facebook, etc. 2000 में ना, 2000 में कौन सी Facebook थी? नहीं थी. आज Facebook, Google, they run the economy. Apple can buy a country's economy on cash. Right? Apple, if you look at Apple as a phone, the phone company, they've grown so much. AI is developing, the whole models are changing. तो अगर आप पुराने स्कूल पे अटक जा रहे हो और सोच रहे हो कि मैं बदलूंगा नहीं, अपन बदलेगा नहीं वाला स्टाइल कर रहे हो, वो मॉडल चलेगा नहीं. If you're listening to me, please take it as a warning. This is the universe telling you. And if you're the other side, don't get influenced by people who say कि मैं नहीं करूंगा, because जो भी करना पड़ेगा वो करो, और कोई भी काम नीचा नहीं है, जो जरूरी है वो करो.
बिल्कुल. And it has been a lovely and a wonderful interaction with you, sir. But before we go, I would love to ask, to share, if you can share an advice to the students Any last words before we end the session?
शिद्दत जो भी करो शिद्दत से करो. Life is very short. You know, we are on the planet for a very limited period of time. Do the best that you can at whatever you do. फर्क नहीं पड़ता क्या करते हो.
And so we have few questions from the students. Sure. And they are from our campus. They'll be asking you. So I would love if you can answer them.
Sure.
How do you stay motivated when the change you are working for takes a long time to show results?
Any change will take time to show results, and that's one thing you should go when you get into an issue to change something. The status quo will always resist, and you will have to bake in that time and say, and usually whatever time you bake in, it'll take longer than that. So let's say, but the only way you play with it is that you say, अगर suppose करो आपको लगता है कि 25 लोग हैं या 500 लोग हैं, doesn't matter, इनको change करने में 10 दिन लगेंगे, तो आप हर रोज ऐसे काम करो कि आपको इनको आज शाम तक चेंज करना है. तो वो शायद 10 की जगह 9 या 11 हो जाए, लेकिन वो चेंज हो जाएगा, या आपको पता लग जाएगा किसको चेंज करना है, किसको आपको डिसीजन लेना है.
Was there ever a moment when you felt like giving up on your path, and how did you deal with it?
Happens even now, several days, several times, multiple times, and sometimes in a day, when you feel you can't get an answer, but you just keep wrestling with the problem and find an answer.
How can we as students start contributing to social change while still studying or just starting our careers?
Start speaking and start reading newspapers. Opinion page, so Indian Express opinion page, Indian Express explainers. Read both of them. And if you have access to Hindu, then also Hindu. Read these papers so you know what's happening and then question them.
If someone has multiple interests like business, law, or social work, how do you suggest they find their direction?
First part, figure out where do you stand financially. So your first thing should be getting financial security. Once you win the financial security, then pick on the path. Business, getting a corporate job, quickest way to get a secured revenue. Law, if you have the bandwidth to kind of wait, because it's not a very paying profession initially. Money starts coming in once you are able to kind of establish yourself, and it takes a while to establish yourself. People like me don't have to worry about that. We're doing it as a hobby more than, and we're doing it for impact. We're not doing it for revenue. So it makes it easier. But if you have the bandwidth, then please go for that. And social change, you don't need anything. You can do it while you're speaking. Your reels, your conversations, start being aware. That will become, social change requires your awareness. That's about it.
Thank you very much, sir, for such an insightful session for today. And it's been an honor and a pleasure to have you with us.
The pleasure was all mine. You glow and your smile is absolutely phenomenal also.
I told you it's contagious because of you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.